Sunday Reflections with Father Joy. Joseph, second Sunday of Easter, Divine Mercy. Sunday, April 12th, 2026. The risen Lord meets the doubting Thomas. Today we celebrate the Feast of Divine Mercy as well as the Sunday of Clearing Doubts. Mercy and merciful are words which we speak from the heart, and rightly so, because we all need from time to time the experience of mercy and compassion, not only from our neighbour, but from the all-merciful God. We see something of that mercy shown by Jesus in today's Gospel. Apostle Thomas is unable to believe in the risen Lord. Merciful Jesus reaches out to him, asking him to touch him. The celebration of divine mercy reminds us that outside the mercy of God, there is no other source of hope for humans. Every day, as we walk the difficult paths of life, let us too whisper, as Thomas did that day, "My Lord and my God." First reading, Acts chapter 2, verses 42 to 47. Second reading, 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 3 to 9. Gospel reading, John chapter 20, verses 19 to 31. The first reading is from the Acts of the Apostles. A glimpse of the life of the early Christian community is given. After their experience of the risen Lord in a powerful way, the people live as a community, one in heart and mind. Their exemplary life brings many non-believers to faith in Jesus. Their faith in the Lord leads them to a joyful fellowship. Hence, the first Christian community expresses the depth of their faith by the fruits of fellowship and love. The second reading is from the first letter of St. Peter. Peter praises and glorifies the loving God for his great mercy in giving us a new birth in Jesus Christ. He thanks God for the blessings of faith, love, and joy in the Lord. He instructs us, saying, "Hope helps us to bear patiently the trials of this life. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet believed." Today's Gospel reading is from St. John. The risen Lord's meeting with the unbelieving Thomas is narrated. Thomas, one of the 12, was with Jesus during his public life. He witnesses the rejection of Jesus, his sufferings, crucifixion, and shameful death on the cross. Like many others, Thomas too loses hope after the death of Jesus and goes away disheartened. But to his surprise, when he comes back on Easter Sunday, the other disciples tell him about the exciting events of that morning. They tell him that Jesus appeared to Peter and others. In his disappointment and confusion, Thomas tells them, "Unless I see in his hands the print of the nails and place my hands in his side, I will not believe." That same evening, Jesus appears again to his disciples, and Thomas too is present at that time. The risen Lord confronts Thomas for his unbelief. Jesus shows his hands and legs and his wounded side and tells Thomas to be believing. Realizing his folly, Thomas expresses his regret and faith by saying, "My Lord and my God." In this context, G.A. Tyrrell says, "It may be that Thomas's critical mind compelled Jesus to explain the teachings more deeply to him than to the other credulous disciples." The story of Thomas is for all those people who were not present when the risen Lord appeared. That includes all of us, on Easter Sunday, and did not see the Lord physically. Hence, Thomas became a key link between the age of the apostles, who saw the risen Lord with their own eyes, and all the future disciples who will never see Jesus in this life and yet believe in him. May the risen Lord, who clarified the doubts of Thomas and blessed him with his divine presence, bless you and lead you to a deeper faith in him. Amen.